Well, hello everyone and welcome to the Freshman League here for round number 5 here for Austria here in Spielberg. Really sorry everyone for the delays, obviously qualifying coming stream because I got kicked. It said I got banned from qualifying. I got banned basically from the lobby, so I had to make a new lobby and all that, which is really unfortunate as today we're here for the Freshman League. So I believe it was Tabby Dopdex who pulled it on poles. It's Aston Martin 1-2 front row lockout, which is a very big surprise as we got Mason here third here in the red ball or the white ball, but we've got Kebab Barrages and then Unique J, who's Jenzan Ben. He's just changed his nickname to that as we're now about to start the race here, 36 laps around the Spielberg circuit, as now we're going to be looking for a good start, hope for everyone, a safe start, and hopefully all the front wings are nicely intact. So we're just now concluding formation lap, but yeah, Robert Godfather, Sabo, Infamella, Daza, Syrax, Jenzan Benz are actually on the medium tyres, so that's really interesting there. Yeah, we really apologise for the delay, but the thing is we get to go racing finally, and yeah, really unfortunate that the game decided to the Devils decided to come to me and say, sorry mate, you're not going to be able to stream qualifying because we just banned you. So yeah, the F1 2021 gods do not accept that, but fortunately but now the lights count down. Now the revs going to be increasing as here we go, lights out very soon. Right, so away we go. Director gets a great start. Tabby Dobbs, I think it bogged down a bit, but it's at the moment Director taking the lead from Tabby Dogdex. Mason going to look into the inside there, but it looks like there's a clean start. Acting and they're going a bit wide at the exit. Lee collides with Centuri here, but it's nearly a 3 wide between, but at the moment it's all clean. Infamella now getting past. So Sabo the Mister making above a charge, now going down the inside of Infamella here on turn 3, a very confident spots contact. That's a Kebab Barrages going off the track, and there's the contact of Sweet Kebab, and Jenzan Benz is at the back as well, so maybe the teammates have collided. But Willie Sank, what a start he's done now. He's side by side with Sabo, the Miz, who's in the Red Bull. He's not supposed to be in there, he's supposed to be in the Ferrari. Syrax gets past Tonios here, so Tonios might have had some bad traction, but it's at the moment Tonios ahead, Syrax ahead of Tonios. But hello to JB Subaru, Scout Dan, Piero and Steph Wires, as now that's Willie Sanka. Oh, I think there was a bit of contact between Willie Sanka. There was some carbon fibre going off the track there at turn 9. What was that? That was very, very strange, but I believe Willie Sanka might have some damage. But Eatler now side by side with Atanen, looks to try and defend Atanen, but he can't make it can't make it stick there, so unfortunately. But that's Mason and Tabby Dopdex. I think Tabby Dopdex makes a mistake. He's very far behind Mason, so that's that basically gave Mason P2 here as director. Look at the lead he's built. 1.5 seconds at the moment ahead of Mason here in the Red Bull, as Tabby Dopdex is now just going to hope to stay in that DRS zone, because all we're taking is very easy 3 DRS zones at the exit of turn 10 to turn 1, turn 1 to turn 3, and then turn 3 to turn 4. So we've got a lot of overtaking areas, but there's the Alpine of Syrax going a bit wide there, so maybe he's just got to warn it. But Director with the fastest lap at the moment, so he's just in his own zone right now. Yeah, exactly, Gavra. Yeah, it's really annoying with the bugs at times. But yeah, now DRS is online, so the drivers now get a bit of an easier task with overtaking. As now Sabo making that statement, and he gets ahead of Atanen with DRS on his medium tyres. That's how he dubbed this getting past. Oh, that's a big crash, Mason! In the what has happened to Mason, who's driven such a good start? And what in the world has happened there? Mason is out of this Austrian Grand Prix, and it's ended up in the straight barriers at turn 4. What has happened to Mason? It's not going to trigger a safety car, but what on earth has happened there to Mason? He's done such a good start, overtaking David Dobdex. But as now we're speaking of David Dobdex, he's just set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Willy Sanka gets Tabby Dobdex. Wait, was there an incident between Tabby Dobdex? No way. Oh no. Hello to Melek Sindils. Please say if I pronounced that wrong. But I was spelling it. Oh, that's Sirac spinning out of the exit of turn 3. I just in time went on board with him, and maybe he just lost it, because turn 3 is a very common. But yet, maybe Tabby Dobdes just swiped him into the wall. What on earth has happened there? If Vermeulen now gets past Sirac, who's was on this side by that's Unique J and Sirac now side by side. This is a great battle, but Unique J ends up taking the crown. Willy Sanka getting ahead of Daza, who's got damage underneath because he's done so much understeer. As now Robert Codfather, let's see what can he do here. As he's gonna now Daza now. Oh, that's very close there from Daza there. Robert Codfather nearly ran the rear of the British driver who's gone into the pits. He might have some front wing damage he has incurred, but Tonios now gets ahead of Tuncuri with DRS. As he's already off. He's got no ERS on that Alpine. He's got just about 10%, as Tuncuri at the moment he's got around 4%, as Vermeulen ends up that's Unique J spinning out, I believe. So just went on the grass there. Now Willy Sanka's going to get ahead just into turn 5, but Aston Martin a 1-2. This is a fantastic at the moment. Direction still leading by a bit of a margin. Ooh, Vermeulen gave 5-second time penalty for gaining a place by corner cutting. So that's going to be 5 seconds added to the Italians' time at the end of the race. I believe it's Italian, I'm not sure, but that's just a guess from me. Oh, as that's Jenza Benz. Oh, this is a nice battle here, as Unique J looks to go down the inside of turn 9, which is a very risky move there. But as you can see now, Unique J now with DRS, and he's got good amounts of DRS, and now he's going to plan his attack into turn 3 as Tonios and Tuncuri and Tonios gets ahead, but Eatler's just right behind there, you know, Tuncuri. As now it's gonna, and then Eatler comes to the inside of the Alfa Romeo. There's a bit of contact, a bit of wheel banging there between the pair of them. McLaren elbows out there, but it manages. Eatler goes into 4th place, which he's now going to try and set his sights on Tonios as his next next candidate for overtaking. But at the moment we've got Tuncuri's just right behind the rear of Eatler here, so into turn 2 we'll see if we get a good exit. Eatler's gone a bit deep, you know, and that's going to help Tuncuri even more. Eatler's made a lot of mistakes there, turn 9 and turn 10. As now here comes Tuncuri, as Tuncuri looks to the inside. Eatler will have that DRS here, which is just a God's message for Eatler. Tonios got no ERS, Eatler's using his, but now is it going to be a move for Eatler? He looks to go down the inside of turn 3, but can't make it work. Unfortunately, Tonios has made a mistake, as you will see a lot of mistakes at turn 3 this race, because of how much you have to depend on traction. as Willy Sanka gets ahead. Oh, Willy Sanka goes a bit wide. There's a bit of contact between Robert Codfather and Infamella, as now Robert Codfather is a bit of an under threat here from Infamella, who tries to go down the inside. Robert Godfather leaves the space. Willy Sanka goes a bit wide now. This is going to be a nice little three-way battle. Now Infamella finds a gap to go round the outside. If he does that, that'll be a great move, and he's just done that. Robert Godfather, really patient there, lets him basically Infamella pass, and he's just now waiting for and it's just waiting for something in front of him to happen, but he's right there. Century gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, which is very unfortunate for him, as pit lane can be a bit torturous at times, as it can really change your race. But excuse me, so Itla at the moment still right behind Tonios with Jury pitting, so he's got not significant pressure, but he's got Sabo who's just behind him, just about a second in the second barrier, so he should not be Tabby is close. Oh wait, yeah, so Gavra's got some eagle eyes here, and now look at Tabby Dubdex. He must have improved his pace here, or Director must have made a mistake which has caused Tabby Dubdex to close in, but Director now is moving a bit, so maybe he doesn't want to battle, but it looks like Tabby Dubdex might just have the pace right now. So let's see now, Tabby Dubdex, let's see if he's going to use his ERS. It doesn't look like the move's going to get done here, as he's backing off there. You don't want to make a move there turn one unless you absolutely have to, but at the moment it's still Tabby Dubdex still in second, maybe here at turn 3 he's going to be first. He's going to take the lead unless Director fight backs, but Director looks to get the move done, but Tabby Dubdex has the move done. There's a yellow flag at turn 1 at Syrax, yes it is, at turn 1. That's a bit of an incident there, so maybe he's just lost some traction, lost the rear, but here goes Robert Godfather down the inside of Infamella. Let's see, goes down the inside, and he's got elbows out here, still leaves, he forces Infamella off the track here, which might hamper Infamella a bit, but now this is a great battle. Syrax gets ahead of Willy Sanka, so he redeems a bit of him, redeems himself after that spin at turn 1, gets placed back for his mistake, as now the Alpine moves into 9th, as, oh, there's a spin at Daza at turn 3. Speaking of a lot of incidents or spins at turn 3, there's just one to add for the list, as Daza now around 17 seconds behind his teammate, who's about now fighting for the win, as that's Direction Tabby Dubdex side by side, yes, my teammates having a fantastic battle. None of them have DRS, but Tabby Dubdex using all of his ERS. Eatler's lagged out. Very, very unfortunate for him. Yeah, they're absolutely flying. This is a fantastic battle. This is going to carry out to turn 5. It's not quite going to happen. It's now going to be Tabby Dubdex leading currently, as Sabo now is obviously with Itla lagging out. He's 5th at the moment, as Sabo's just overtaken him, as obviously when you lag out, your car's just an absolute slow of a thing. So so at the moment Itla now still in that DRS, pretty close there, so maybe AI will somehow maybe do a move, but that's Kebab now going into the pits for following the first stop for Williams in this race, as his teammates on the mediums here going for the alternate strategy, but it's probably going to be a soft medium, which is going to be a pretty simple strategy. But here goes, ooh, Kebab's on the medium tyres. He's going for a 2-stop then. Wait, they could be rain as well, because he might go on the soft, so they might be rain inbound for this race, so he's maybe just doing a super aggressive 2-stopper. But he obviously can't go soft because that's against the regulations, and there goes Kebab barrages now down the inside of Tanturi. Tanturi takes the long way, but Kebab has the DRS at turn 4, which is just going to be an absolute punishment for Tanturi. But Kebab gets ahead, And now he's going to be on the charge with those soft tyres. Yeah, it's an easy soft to medium. But Kebab was actually on the soft. But yeah, I don't see a two-stop here working. Oh, it's Famella. Ooh, that's a very good save from Infamella. He's in the gravel there. That's a nice save there from Infamella, who's just managed to get that Ferrari on the circuit here, as he's got a lot of damage, I think, or he's just got a lot of understeer. Maybe the tyres have absolutely overheated and overcooked. But here goes Sabo now looking for Tonios here. He's sensing third place at the moment, but Sabo cannot get past Tonios. So now this is where the mediums are going to be a bit of a better compound of tyre. That's Sirax out of the race. That's a safety car. That is a safety car out for this Grand Prix. We're looking. Oh, Sirax has been hit at the wall, as that is just gonna absolutely. Oh, it's Kebab Barra just goes to the gravel. Oh, he's skating there on the gravel there, like he's got no power on the car running on gravel. So maybe that Williams is a bit of a good car to be surfacing on gravel, so that's a really nice, it's a very interesting way how Kebab, but expect to see all the leaders pitting Sabo for the hard tyres, because for the medium, on mediums, he has to go to the hard, as the hards are not a good tyre around here, but but that can be a bit of beneficial at the end of the race. Willy Sanka gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Now Mercedes will be getting a 5-second addition to the end of the race, as Mercedes pit crew give Willy Sanka a fresh set of yellow strapped medium tyres, as there goes Daz now into P10 at the moment, who has pitted, but he's not going to pit again, it seems like. But Infamella goes into pits again. He's just gone on the hard, so that is a really strange. But it's going to be Tonios. I think Tonios jumped Tabby Dobdex in the pits, because maybe the Aston Martin guys double stacked, and that caused Tabby Dobdex to maybe go to third. Not sure yet, but I think Tonios just jumped Tabby Dobdex. So now it's gonna be now the Alpine is in the Aston Martin sandwich, and Tabby Dobdex is gonna look to try and get past Tonios as quick as possible here, because he knows he is in a race winning position. But with the penalties he's been given, it could change the story on his head, unless Direct gets a penalty. But Kebab Barrage is not pitting, so maybe, just maybe, hello to Triple O. Good evening, and as well as Alex Germack, good evening to you. But Kebab Barrages, what on earth is a strategy doing here? It's very interesting, but they could be somehow. I'm sensing it's going to be rain because you've done that. I just have a big appetite that it might be rain. I just have an appetite that it's going to be rain at the end of the race, or at the middle of the race. What nobody noticed, Robert Godfather is 7th at the moment, but he has not pitted yet, which is not a good thing, because he could have just went on the hards. But maybe he might somehow carry those medium tyres maybe to a period where the rain comes. We're not sure what the weather forecast is going to be. I wish I could see it, but unfortunately we cannot. So hello to everyone, 22 people here. Good evening everyone. So we're here for the freshmen, so here safety car, because Sirax hit the wall at the exit of turn 3. That's why we have a safety car. We'll go for another lap, I believe so. I'm not sure, Piero. It's just It just happens, man. I have no idea, Piero. Why is there always a safety car? I'm not sure. I really would like to know. I would really like to know that. Maybe it's just there's never. Well, there was rain for qualifying. Well, Piero, just to add that, it was rain in Austria before qualifying for F1 2020 qualifying for Austria, so maybe just forgot about that, but yeah. So maybe you've just forgotten that. We'd ask Codemasters. Alright, just gotta open the emails to Codemasters by safety car in this lap. We are now gonna go racing very soon here for lap 16 as the safety car, the red CrowdStrike Mercedes safety car, is gonna pull in, and there's gonna be the de facto leader in for the safety car. Don't know, I don't want to talk to them. Piero doesn't have a good relationship with Codemasters, and Piero does not like Codemasters. It probably should signal that. But anyway, we're going to be racing here very soon now. Direction now going to leave it as late as possible. As I always say, the slipstream is pretty good. But Tabby Dogdex has got a fantastic safety car restart. But Tonios is in AI. I believe so. No, he's not. As now Tonios is using all of his ERS. As now the slipstream, the power of it is going to come to Tonios' hand. He's going to go round the outside of turn 3, but he's not going to make the move done now. The Alpine right behind Tabby Doctus. He's nearly pushed him through turn 3. And that's Itla. As it has spin into turn 6, Infamella and Daza. So they might have been involved in an incident. But Robert Godfather now Kebab Barrage is now in this fight. But Robert Godfather backs off and concedes P7 to P8, and is now P8 at the moment. Centuri looking very bold there, looking to try and go around the outside of turn 5 on Atanen. The AlphaTauri still in P9, defending his position at the moment of the hard compounder tyres. But it's still Direction leading now, 6/10 from Tabby Top Decks, Tonios and Itla, only about 1 second behind them. So as look at Unique J, he's just behind there, Itla. So this is going to be a very good race here between these two. Hopefully we'll have great racing here between the grid. But we've got now Centurion right behind Acton. He's maybe going to try and look for an opportunistic dive down here, around the outside I should say, but he's not going to do that. But now Centurion's got great traction, acting on those hards, does not have very good traction on those hards, needs to get up to temperature as quick as possible, because you need a lot of temperature on those, because that's the coldest tyre compound. As now Centurion is ahead and released from the AlphaTauri, as Robert Godfather still P8 with Centurion now. Always Direct getting a 3-second time penalty, as that is gonna help Tabby Dogdex to try and win this race now, as Sirax has lagged down. He's just left the session because unfortunately he has DNF following a crash. But for Mason, if you guys were wondering, apparently if I'm saying this correctly, maybe Tabby Dogdex, something might have happened between Tabby Dogdex and Mason, but now that's Unique J go down the inside of tomorrow, yeah, I hope so. But that is Itla in P5, but as Unique J actually got past him at turn 3. I was about to say that before I read the message there, Piero, but Itla's just still behind there, just waiting, as he's got not a lot of URS there. He's used a lot of it following Russo. He gets all out of shape at the exit of turn 6, I should say, as now Ethan's just about nearly in the second region of Unit J, who's gonna use a bit of ERS, as he believe he's just not got the DRS. He actually does have the DRS. He's gonna use a lot of ERS to stay maybe in the DRS zone, but he's still safe. But Centurion now gets ahead of Sabo, as it's a nice battle here. Robert Coffin, I think, made a mistake and forced Centurion and Sabo to have both DRS, as they're still both of DRS. No, I'm not sure what was the pole lap. No, pole position lap. I have no idea. Well, that's Willy Sanka diving down the inside of Acton, so Acton losing a lot of pace in the AlphaTauri, as now that is Acton behind now Willy Sanka, as now Willy Sanka's going to try and get Cass for the win tomorrow, probably, let's see. But at the moment we've got Willy Sanka and Acton having a nice fight, but that is Tabby Dopdeck sitting the fastest lap. He's actually got ahead of Director, so that means 104.236. That's a really good time there from, I believe it was Director on pole. But yeah, Director now looking to get past his teammate Tabby Dubdex, but Tonios is just there lurking behind the pair of them. Right, Sabo's not in Ferrari. Barrages now again ahead of Centurion and DRS, and they're still side by side. But Centurion is now P7. Cabal Barrages moves up to P6, and now is about 4 seconds deficit behind Eatler, who's just a bit of a clean out at the moment. Yeah, you picked the wrong car, I believe. So that's why Sabo's in the Red Bull instead of the Ferrari, but still, I believe if he scores points, it does not count for Red Bull. That's Acton and Robert Coffin have a great battle here for the final corner. This is a nice battle for turn 9 to 10-10. Acton stays ahead, stays behind Willy Sanka. Willy Sanka looking much ERS he has, so he's going to be, so Acton at the moment in the Mercedes sandwich, the Brackley-based team, looking to get more points under their bag, but Acton is trying to stop that here in the AlphaTauri, now looking to go down the inside of turn 3, as it's going to be a nice fight. This is the Red Bull Sister Red Bull team. AlphaTauri getting ahead of Mercedes, but now Willy Sanka is looking for more. This is kicking off here. Great battle between the two of them. Good racing, and they're straight battle first after that. Yes, I forgot about that, but Acton's still just behind there lurking. But I believe it's all calmed down for a bit. But here goes Director, maybe. He's got a nice camera shot here, as now through the crests of turn 1, now DRS is open for Director, as that's Centuri getting past Sabo, but here goes Director, go down the inside of Tabby Dopdex, gets a great exit. He prepared that nicely. He expected Director to overtake him, but Tabby Dopdex with the DRS gets ahead of Director, and goes back into the lead of this Grand Prix here in the Freshman League. Also, if you guys are asking why Geek Fusion isn't with me, sadly, it's because he's lost his voice, sadly. Oh, that's Centuri retiring. He's out of this race. Safety car again. That is Daz's teammate. Ooh, that's a big hit in the wall. There's no front wing, and his tyres are gone. I've absolutely drenched. As Tabby Dubdex goes back into the pits, Ratchta stays out. As that is a big name out of this race. As yeah, Tabby Dubdex gets to the soft tyres. That's very interesting. Yeah, but Robert Coffer, this is just a great thing. He's carried 22 laps. Those medium times, which is very nice. But that's just gonna help Robert Coffer a lot here. He's in P10, and that's gonna help him. But there's another safety car, sadly, as yeah, that's gonna be 2 safety cars here in the tally of the believe the race weekend. The Academy yesterday had a safety car, but as now going to be waiting for the safety car to come back into the ashes. But yeah, so gonna look up. Director should have pit. Yeah, he probably should. Oh, Terry Doctors with Tonios collision. Sorry everyone, but bit of tension now between them. So that's really unfortunate. But now we're gonna look up the driver standings. So just bear with me for a second, everyone. Bear with me for a very short second. No, very soon. So, so we're gonna tell you guys the constructors first. And so we've got Aston Martin leading constructors championship, and it's actually Mr. Kebab Barrages and Unique J in the Williams, 90 points. And 5 behind Aston Martin with 95 points, Red Bull 3rd with 60, Ferrari 4th with 41, and McLaren Mercedes have the same points with 30 points each. And then we've got Thomas DG as a safety car is pulling in this lap, and we've got then Alpine, Alfa Romeo 7th and 8th, 24 points for Alfa Romeo and 22 for the French-based team of Alpine. But the safety car is in this lap. Directors actually leading the championship. Mason actually out of this race. It actually means that Unique J could get P2 here, but Director's going to extend that championship lead a lot, because he's got 73 points and Mason has got, but here we go, let's go racing here as Director holds the pack at the moment. Director weaving to break the slipstream from Tabby Dobdex as the chap has been going crazy at the moment, I believe. But here we go now, now Mr. Tabby Dobdex looking to go down the inside of Director. Tabby Dobdex gets the restart sorted and gets P1. And there goes Willie Sanka and Acton are now battling for position here. They're jostling for P5 here. Willie Sanka and Acton are still side by side. Both not Willie Sanka using a VRS. As they look at that dive from Willie Sanka. Oh my word, what a move from Willie Sanka. What a dive bomb that is. That's got to be a fantastic overtake. That was committed, it was brave, it was brilliant from Willie Sanka. Take a bow. What an overtake from the Mercedes driver, as after the P6 here, still looking to get P5 from Willie Sanka. But what a move. I'm actually really surprised on that move. But Tabby Dobdex, look at the pace he's got compared to the rest of, because Willie Sanka on fire, what a dive bomb. Yeah, Tanya Ricciardo stand late on the brakes, last of the rate breakers, and now Hitler now. And here goes Kebab Barrage late on the brakes, and there's contact between Willie Sanka and Actonen, and I'm relieved. My heart fell in my mouth there, as Actonen actually lost out there a lot. As look at this, 3 wide, and lost the late breakers. It's 3 wide to turn 5 nearly. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic battling here. as now his kebab barrage ascending and he goes into the gravel as his side by side now to turn 6, his yellow flags as kebab barrages his tyres are full of gravel as now there goes Sabo looking to go down the inside of turn 9, the DRS is enabled and that is a move which you'll not expect here. What a move from Mr. Sabo, down the inside of turn 9. That just braveness in the guy's heart. Oh, that Sabo Mr. got a bit wide there. That might help Acton here. It's not going to finish well. Yeah, but Itla now gets ahead of Willy Sanka. As Willy Sanka going very late in the brakes, nearly looking to go around the outside. But here comes Sabo. Now going to try and get ahead here. He does get ahead with DRS. And the power of the Red Bull gets ahead of Willy Sanka here with Willy Sanka in P7, but what a fight. That was nearly 3 wide to turn 5. You don't expect that here. You don't expect it in even all the leagues. Oh, there goes Sabo again into nearly turn 9. They're side by side. Is Sabo gonna be as brave as the bear? No, he's not. Oh, no, that's Willy Sanka into the wall. Nearly makes contact with it, actually. But this is just all kicking off here. As Pierre says, not going to finish well. That's just what happened. Willy Sanka is now at last here. But Unique JM, what a comeback. As he actually got ahead of Durechta. As here goes Robert Godfather and acting and looking to go round the outside, late on the brakes for the for the Scottish driver. That's Infamella going deep there. And that's a safety car. Oh my days. This race is just turning to chaos. And that's just... what on earth has happened there? Tonyos drive-through penalty for speed under the safety car. Tonyos, no! He's done such a good race. And now it's all in shambles. He can't serve that drive-through penalty under the safety car. It's not allowed. As he goes into the pits, you can't do that. I believe, yeah, the pit crew is out. And you cannot serve drive-through penalties. But Robert Godfather is P6. And it is the penalties for everyone. Wow, this race has just turned into absolute chaos. Wow. Just absolute amazement here. The racing was just fantastic, but unfortunately Infamella going very deep into turn 3. I believe he just hit the wall there at turn 3 as the Ferrari driver is out of the race as now we've got 4 out at the moment. Infamella, Tenturi, Sirax and Mason at the moment. But yeah, we've got 3 safety cars here in the freshman race, and I'll tell you, chaos here in the freshman league for round 5. As now we've got Unique J who's in provision for the win, and I can tell you, Robert Godfather, if it ends like this, he's gonna be on the podium. If it stands like this, he's gonna be on the podium. If Direction and Sabo get a 3-second penalty again, then Robert Godfather! No! And now I've cursed him, haven't I? He said he was on track for a podium, and he's now P10. I am absolutely disappointed in myself. I'm absolutely disappointed. Oh no! Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, Robert. Oh no. No, it was so close. He could have got the podium. He could have got the podium but the safety car's in this lap. I'm absolutely heartbroken because Robert Koff, exactly, yeah, he can still get points. He's still in the points still, but he could have been on the podium, and I would just be absolutely gobsmacked if that would happen. But yeah, this race, wow. Here goes Mr. Tabby Dogdeck's now going to start get the third restart started here. As now he goes very early and gets a nice exit. Caught a bit Unique J. Got a bit caught out there, especially Dazza. He's got a lot caught out. Agnum's right there on Dazza, but he can't get past him quite yet. As Dazza's still ahead of Agnum here, but the restart is done. Here goes the Mercedes teammates side by side. Willie Sanka goes ahead of Robert Codfather, as now Robert Codfather's 11th here. As yeah, that's just as Robert Codfather is now about 1.3 seconds. So Robert Codfather dropping off the pace here, obviously following his time. Yeah, exactly. But at the moment we've got Director, who's still on those medium tyres since the first safety car came out. He's still ahead. You've got Unique J still in that DRS region at the moment. In one lap, the drivers will have DRS. As Tabby Dog gets another penalty of 3 seconds. Up in Mason. So apparently from the top of that's Robert the Willie Sanka. It's all kicked off here, and there's a close battle. I'll get to answer Pierre very shortly, but there's a big battle here between, as it's nearly 2 by 2, and now Kebab Barrage is now looking to go down the inside of turn 4. Last of the rate breakers for Kebab, but Acton just gets a perfect exit. But now Tonios now looking to go round the outside for Dazza. He compromises Dazza's line, and he could go for the slow and fast out. But he's trying to do that again. He's got great pace, as now he's going to try and look, but Dazza using his battery to stay ahead here in the final corners of the circuit. But DRS enable, Antonios is his drive-through penalty he acquired to the safety cars. Tony gets a 5-second penalty to add to the shambles. It's just a bit of seasoning. He gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and the Alpine's just going to be trembling in the pit lane. Now he exits it, so he served his drive penalty, otherwise he would have been disqualified. But Mr. Robert Codfather's in the points at the moment as it stands. So a bit of a good... So Old Baxter gets ahead now of Kebab Barrages. So but Kebab Barrages is in there. Remember now Kebab Barrages lost the rate breakers here. You've got a 2 by 2 nearly. Dazza just behind Itla. Defending that, says now we've got Kebab Barrages going down the inside of Dazza, because Dazza got basically boxed in by Itla, and that forced Dazza to go behind. But here goes Kebab. Is he going to try and go down the inside of Itla? He can't quite do it, as now he nearly loses the rear there. Big whereas Kebab Barrages gets a 3-second penalty. That's not going to help him, as now he's going to go down the inside of turn 1. As now Dazza's going to now join this this party, as now Kebab gets a very bad exit. It's going to be 3 wide into turn 3 as Ela gets ahead, well ahead of Kebab. And now Dazza, Kebab Barrage is now having a nice battle. Dazza going very slow at the exit there, preparing for the exit. Kebab Barrage is now try to fight back with Itla. Itla defending the inside, lost on the right breakers again for Kebab. As now there's contact between Ethan and Kebab, just very big contact there, could result in damage for either of them. Basically even Eatlab, I think he's got damage. Doesn't now go down the inside at turn 6, but Mr. Brave Eatlab gets revenge. But Eatler also moves over Dazzler there. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he has just absolutely moved over him. But now on to the penultimate lap of this race. As now at the moment we've got Robert Coffard now looking to try and get past Acton, who's lost a lot of time on those soft tyres. Maybe he's just not on the pace on those soft tyres at the moment. But we've still got Unique J just behind. As now they're still battling it out here. Dazzler and Eater are now battling it out. Here, Eater now looking to try and get past Dazzler once again. Here, the battle is just going more intense and more spicy. Eater go down the inside. Dazzler brave on the brakes, pretty late. Say braking power probably for the pair of them. But Dazzler is now demoted to P7 for the British driver. Eater gets ahead of Dazzler here, who is trying maybe to get past here on the final lap, but Tabby Dopdex is now going to start the final lap. He is going to break the slipstream. Here Sabo gets a 3-second time penalty. That is going to be very, very crucial for the end of the race, but here comes Sabo for the final lap here. Direction goes very wide, and that's now going to force. As now Direction now weaving here to break the slipstream, but yeah, they're going to wait on the brakes. Here goes Sabo late on the brakes. There is contact between the pair of them. Sabo's with DRS now. This is going to be a battle here for the podium, but Sabo's got that penalty. This is a fantastic battle. Let's get a look at Direction, super late on the brakes. He goes under the grass. Direction now P4, but there's still everything to go for. Unique J, look how close he is to Tabby Dubdex. It's going to be a do it or die here for Unique J. He's going to use all of his CRS, but it's going to be Tabby Dubdex going to take the checkered flag, but it's going to be Unique J after a poor qualifying. He's come back to win the Grand Prix here in Austria in the Freshman League. He extends his championship lead to a lot of points as Director takes P2, Sabo P3. Fantastic drive there from him as Tabby Dopdex gets 4th place, but that's a fantastic result. But Robert Coffar, the P8, great result from him. But what happened, Mason? So apparently, from the top of my head, I believe Tabby Dopdex made contact with Mason and forced him into the wall, but that will get probably investigated for the stewards. But that ends the race, and what can I tell you otherwise? And that was just some race, and I'm really, really happy of how this race went. So it's going to be Jens and Benji, aka Unique J, taking the win here in Austria and extend his championship lead even further, with Director 2nd, Sabo 3rd. Tabby Dopdex with the fastest lap takes P4, Kebab Barrages P5, Dazzler P6, Eatler P7. Robert Coffar, the great race from him again, keeps his point streak alive. Acton in P9, pretty much same position. He started the race here in Austria in. Willie Sanka P10. You get this double points from Mercedes. Very great drive from both of them. But just saying again, Robert Carfather, the Scottish driver, could have got the podium possibly, or even a very good top 5 again. But Tonos P11 out to the points following that drive-through penalty, and a lot of penalties following him. Infamella, Tuncuri, Sirax and Mason after that incident, I believe, with Tabby Dopdex P15, with all of them retiring from the race, unfortunately. And what can I say? Chaos. But honestly, thank you everybody who has turned up. GG everyone. And yeah, that's gonna end the stream here. But join tomorrow, Bonnie Evil and Two Saints, taking you for the Premier Series. Thursday it's probably gonna be me and the Scout Dan. On Friday it's gonna be the GT Sport Group A, then it's going to be Saturday Group B, and that's going to commentate both of them on Sunday round 1, because last week was postponed because of the F1 race in USA. But Sunday in Mexico, not Sunday, I believe China round 1 for the weekend league. Join me and Low Lion for Sunday. But everyone have a great evening, and join tomorrow to Hussein and Born Evil for the Premier Series here at Austria. Catch you all very soon, and have a great evening everyone. Goodbye.